We're up early. We are live. I'm bringing you guys in on, what I normally do in the AM outside of making these videos. Just got through going for a short walk. I'm going to go for another walk once I'm done with this. And, work out on TikTok, lifting weights. So let's get this day started, you guys. Get yourselves up and try to do the same. There we go. I knew I forgot something. I always forget that before I start it up. You guys do me a favor. There are 3 tiny dots in the top right. If you're coming in from the shorts feed, hit the like or dislike. I appreciate all of y'all dropping comments for the algorithm. I'm going to get to those comments. It's like 3 times as many comments I normally have. I appreciate you guys listening to me. Continue to do so. I chop it up with you guys in the comment section. I don't just give you some generic response or a bunch of emojis or just hit the like and the heart. I chop it up because I really appreciate y'all taking the time to help me out. So don't let that stop y'all from doing what y'all do. But with no further ado, let's get right into it. Bring up StreamYard real quick. Ooh, no. Oh, man. Didn't mean to do it like that. Can I? Whatever. It's going to be 1080p today. Hey, what's going on, y'all? What's going on, Soul Tribe? I got another one. We got Mrs. Brooks here, a.k.a. the German lady, a.k.a. the Turkish lady. Just all-around foreign ambassador for men going overseas and checking these American black women and American women overall. Let's just say that because I don't want y'all to no she checked to usurp the man's power, right? And I was watching another video where, and don't ask me how this came up, you know how Facebook is, but these 2 women were talking about eating men's groceries. And they start talking about the reason why they like doing it. Now, this is something that we need to start talking about, and we need to bring up to women. You need to know if she's out here eating a nigga's ass, right? Like, you need to know that. Listen, I ain't a big fan of niggas out here eating women's booty, but at least, it's a woman, man. A lot of dudes just be devouring them. It's whatever. But eating a nigga's groceries, and then these chicks be out here talking crazy like, I'm a queen, and you eating ass. You eating dude ass. Nah, man. Listen, let me tell you something. Ain't no dude okay with you having your face and your nose in some dude's butthole, man. That'll never be okay. That needs to be one of the questions that you ask her when you get to know her. Hey, you ever, ate a nigga's groceries? Depending on her reaction or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You need to make sure you keep it trucking. You really want to be kissing on a woman or having her breathing in your face and she not just got through or ever, eating booty? Man, you know what's all around that area, man? It's all up in her lips now. Y'all better stop playing around with these females, man. Y'all better stop playing around with them. And you want to know the reason why she said that she likes doing it? You want to know the reason? She said that she likes the power she feels when she knows she has that man in that vulnerable position. Y'all out here letting these women emasculate you and get off on the emasculation. Just to get your ass licked, nigga. Damn. I don't know what to say. Man. Anyway, I got some clips for that later on. Let's get started on this leftover loser. You guys, again, smash that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment during a live stream. I love chopping up with you guys, or during the replay, gang on gang, and share the live. Let's get into it.
Because that's all it's really about. It's really unfortunate. And what's really crazy is that there are way more men that use social media and this platform to seek attention. Because that's all it's really about.
What's really unfortunate is the fact that more and more women are losing touch with reality, because the last time I checked, it's women all over social media platforms seeking attention.
Okay, can we talk about that for a minute?
Looking for validation.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Don't start doing stuff now.
And confirmation.
All right. women are online looking for attention. Do you see what they do? Look, man, you don't have to be a genius to see what they do. They don't come up with nothing. What do we talk about all the time? All male podcasters, and this needs to be said. Us as men, we watch you female podcasters. We say what we have to say about y'all when we move on. Y'all are disgusting, despicable, and degenerate. Okay? You know, y'all triple D out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all are out here studying men, male podcasters. You're studying male podcasters. I'm watching patterns. You're studying male podcasters and making it. So when you can't get upset from the men in your reality because men aren't talking to y'all anymore, you got to go online and look at a male podcaster that's saying stuff that you don't like to hear. Y'all are so stupid. Y'all are so stupid, man. And then you wonder why we're leaving. You're out here looking for drama every chance you get. You're always out here looking for drama. It's disgusting. It's weird. It's weird, man. It's weird. And then you're out here also, you're taking what we're saying and you're regurgitating it from a female's point of view. They even talk about this on the national news, national propaganda, and social media, how women are online looking for attention. Everyone talks about, no one ever says that men are looking for attention online. Men? So I guess when we're looking for attention, we're putting on fake eyelashes, wigs, toupees, whatever you want to call them. Horrible dentures. Veneers. Hey, y'all out there that had to get veneers, I ain't talking about you, but the ones that pulled their good teeth to put in dentures, modern dentures, that's all they are. They're modern dentures. And when these modern dentures are your whole face, it seems like you're talking around the dentures. You ever seen somebody that you know is used to not having teeth in their mouth? I'm be real. I'm not even joking. I'm being real. You ever seen somebody that's not used to having teeth in their mouth then get dentures and their lips still move like they don't have teeth in their mouth? I ain't saying nothing about this woman right here. I'm just saying, you ever seen somebody like that? Yeah, this one reminds me of somebody like that. Fuck it. Just gonna say it like it is. Right? And they're to get online and regurgitate men's talking points and then give it from the woman's perspective is messy work, to say the least. Is messy work. With a face caked up of makeup and eyelashes on, probably fake underneath them shades, and probably a lace front. Out here talking about men do things for attention while she's a whole different person with all that crap on. Insane. Insane. I couldn't make a reaction video to this video fast enough. Y'all are crazy. You need to get off social media. You need to get off the internet and detox. That's the reason why you don't have a man. You're on the internet feeding yourself negativity, even when you don't have it going on in your real world, to keep perpetuating the cycle that you have going on of man hating and being able to get away with it and monetize it. And let's also make sure that we start doing something about these leftover, raggedy females that are monetizing your misery and unhealed trauma. Let me talk to you about it. These trashy, leftover, good-for-nothing, degenerate females get online to make trigger content, right? They want to trigger men to go viral. I forgot what video I was watching about this, where this guy broke it down. Hopefully I can find it. But this YouTuber was breaking down how these women are out here just looking for reasons, to trigger men, because we are not doing our due diligence. Don't go in their comment section and argue with these goofies and give them more views. Stop doing this. They're making the content to trigger you. They're not even coming up with original content to trigger you. They're watching your content or a podcaster's content, regurgitating what he's saying from a woman's perspective just to get clickbait views, to trigger you into responding, because they're broke and disgusting, and it's the only thing that they know to do. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
information. I mean, do we really need videos for proof? I don't think so. To these women, it doesn't matter where they are, whether if it's in church, whether if it's at the supermarket, at the club, in their kitchen, or even at the office. They always have to be the center of attention, looking for attention. But carry on, boo.
Because that's all it's really about. You know, money is not the root of all evil. Attention is. And it's way more men that use this platform to seek attention than, to me, in my opinion, than women do. You know.
Hold on. Let me just get this right. Do you...
And that's her opinion again. Like, at least she preferenced it right. That's her opinion. She's a leftover loser. As if her opinion matters to anybody. It doesn't. We're out here making money, you know, myself and Mrs. Brooks over here. You know what I mean? We're going to make money off of you, goofy. We're going to make money off of you. But nobody cares about your leftover opinion. You know what I'm saying? You're the one watching podcasters and getting upset because the men that you want don't want you, and the reality check is causing all these demons to stir around and surface. So much so that you would get online and look like a damn fool. You look like a damn fool talking like this. Women, everybody know women, attention is currency to women. You're trying to make it seem like a man like me who does nothing but business on the internet and has a real life needs attention from the internet. Well, I wear no makeup, man. I just got to wash my face. I ain't even shaved my face yet. I woke up like this. I still got the gray, you know what I'm saying, new growth right here. While you got all that shit on your face while talking about attention. Do y'all even ever like think about what you're saying before you say it? Do you watch your content before you post it? You're just trying to trigger men. Oh, okay, cool, man. You know, you still going to be held accountable for your words, though. Hey, how's it working out for you? Young lady, you have a man? You have a husband? You got children with him? And a dog? Or are you alone with possibly cats? And definitely with dentures.
Really mean to tell me that it's not your average modern Western woman who has a social media account who doesn't overvalue herself because she has simps in her comment section, because she has simps in her DMs, because she has men. I shouldn't even say men, because she has simps in her DMs who pay her money just to reply back to them? You mean to tell me it is men all over social media doing certain things to get paid? You mean to tell me that OnlyFans exists because those women want to contribute something positive and valuable to society? I mean, what the hell? Let's be honest. Some women take it even so far that they post pictures and videos of themselves on Instagram, TikTok. Some even are on YouTube as if they are OnlyFans models, and they don't even get paid for it. They barely have likes. They barely have views. So what does that tell you about your average modern Western woman who shows herself that revealing all over social media? Women are hungry for attention.
Let her cook.
I mean, let's be honest. You
Let her
already
cook.
know that this channel is all about the truth and nothing but the truth. And if you are feeling some type of way as a woman about the things that I'm saying, maybe you need to sit down and do some soul searching, sweetheart.
Ooh.
And just because a lot of men are getting sick and tired of attention-seeking leftover women, now it's supposed to be men who are looking for attention all over social media. I mean, ladies, we got to stop being hypocritical if we ever want any good, high-value man to take us seriously. I mean, honestly, when I heard her first sentence saying that men are using social media to seek attention, my jaw dropped.
Mine too.
It took me several minutes to pick it back up off of the floor.
Yeah. I'm still working on it.
I thought she was joking, but as I was continuing on watching the video, I knew very quickly that she was dead serious.
Like a heart
I understand
attack.
that Tiffany, which is her name by the way, wants to give young women a guideline, wants to help them, wants to give them advice on what they should look out for when it comes to men. But honey, we cannot as women, especially as women, we cannot sit here, try to give each other advice by putting down those men that we actually want to be with.
Let me talk about that for a second. What sense does it make to call yourself a leader or just being a woman in general and you're bashing the men? And I've talked about this before. Y'all are consistently critiquing the men that you like. When y'all are saying stuff like, oh, these sachet men want us to approach them. The majority of men don't care. The majority of men will approach you. There's a small segment of men that are making you approach them. Me, attractive men, attractive beyond belief, and I'm not going to sit here and settle for approaching your stinking ass. I don't need to. And you don't like that. You got plenty of men that want to approach you and are approaching you and DMing you. Why don't you get with one of them? Why are you worried about the men that don't want to approach you? Why are you trying to check them? You're weird as hell. You over here always got something, and that shows the kind of woman you are in a relationship. You're the kind of woman that'll try to check your man, who's a good man, on a regular basis. You know, critique what he does. Challenge him. Do you know these words like this to a regular, well-thought man sounds like a Jezebel? You think it sounds good because other dummies online are shaking their head like, yeah, girl, queen, you speaking. A bunch of other women. Now, I'm giving you a grown man perspective that get it out the mud, that build businesses from scratch. When you tell me that you think it's your job to challenge me, the fuck are you talking about? Shut your goofy ass up. You think it's a woman's job to challenge me by getting your dumb ass up at 3 o'clock and go for a run with me? Go to the gym with me. Challenge me while I sit down and come up with ideas. We brainstorm with each other. You're going to sit on your fucking cush, lazy, big behind, and then when I come up with something, you think it's your job to critique it? So that you can make space for yourself because you don't have a life, you don't have a real role outside of the piece that I want you to make for me or add to. I don't need you for nothing else. Stop trying to create space for yourselves. It has never been a woman's job to challenge her man. The fuck are you? That is the most despicable, disgusting thing when I hear grown women on the internet talking about challenging a man. Where's your man at that you would challenge though? Yeah, it sounds nice, but where is your man that you're challenging on a regular basis? Oh, oops, you ain't got one. So shut the fuck up. You're speaking in theory. Shut up, dummy. That's what you want, but that ain't what you get. Grown men don't let women, I don't let another man challenge me. You see me out here what I do. I don't nobody telling me nothing. I listen to God only. And when someone tries to tell me what they think I should be doing, you get the business. I will tell you about yourself. And while you have no business trying to tell me what I should and shouldn't do and how I should move, don't project onto me. Real men don't get challenged like that. God will take care of the challenging. Now you're playing God in our life again. You're weird as hell. And you think it's your job to consistently cause stress on the men that you like. Good Lord, man. We would rather for you not to like us. If you are the hardest and treat us the worst with the guys that you like, then treat us like the guys you don't like and ignore us altogether. Act like you don't see us like the 80% that you ignore. Man, y'all are insane, dude. Y'all run men away from you and then play victim. You run men away. You don't know how to shut the fuck up. You run men away. You just don't know how to control your ego and your lower self while simultaneously saying that you're high vibrational and women are everything. They're everything divine. They're everything eloquent, refined. None of y'all act that way. What are you talking about? I got a video of 2 refined women talking about eating a nigga's ass. What are you talking about? You're degenerates, man. But you're also super delusional. So you know when you have a degenerate that's delusional, you have chaos, man. You have to run from that because that degenerate loser has the machine behind her. And they don't really get punished like we do. And they can make up stuff and allegations, and by the time that the truth comes out, she won't get in trouble and your reputation is ruined. I'm telling you, man, y'all crazy. This is why we're running away.
The proof is in the pudding. It is factual that it's women who need to do more self-correction than men. Men are not perfect, but men most likely are going to sit down and be more receptive to new information.
You know, they'll try to use something as a clickbait or try to get you to hit the like button or hit the follow button. It's all about the attention form. It used to be back in the day.
Dummy, what are you talking about, bro? A title is to get your attention. What are you talking about, clickbait? You know, so I put leftover woman in every one of my titles, and that's clickbait, because I've been getting a lot of messages here lately. What she's saying, I'm getting a lot of comments saying the same thing. Why are you clickbaiting? There's a bunch of raggedy ass females that's using black man blackface, you know, digital blackface, you know what I'm saying? Digital man face, whatever, online, trying to act like they're men that are saying feminine stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Your title's clickbait. Men don't say that. They don't give a shit enough to. See, this is y'all. Y'all are weird as hell. And y'all weaponize the internet, and you're psycho. And you're running around under fake profiles and doing a whole lot, and it's coming to the surface. Like Cat Williams said, the truth is coming out. You can't hide it no more. You're running around trolling the men that you like online, making yourself more upset than you already are and more bitter. So you got all this trauma from the relationships you've been in. Now you're watching trauma bait. Let's call it that. Trauma bait online. You're watching stuff that you know you ain't got no business watching because the man that's speaking is attractive and you can't control yourself. You got to look at an attractive man speak because you ain't got an attractive man around you speaking. Man, y'all ain't doing nothing, man.
Men used to be afraid of their woman. Now these men use social media to play in your face, to disrespect you. They do it for all types of weak reasons.
And
Shut your goofy ass up. You hear what this fool just said, man? Now you know what kind of female she is, right? Never in my life have I been afraid of a female. I ain't afraid of a man. I'm an Army veteran. You see how they talk? Any way they can to feel tough and emasculate you. This chubby loser right here, you know what I'm saying? Ain't got no cardio or not. What you think because you run your mouth and you're loud and you scare weak men that were raised by masculine women, that you're scaring men? I'm sorry, weak males that were raised by masculine women all outside their feminine frame. You think that you scare men? You don't scare men. The system behind you scares us. Because if we were to do what God gave us the strength to do in a situation of things that are irritant or trying to emasculate you, right? We know we're thrown in jail. We know that we catch some charges. We know that you automatically start crying and da-da-da-da-da-da. So we have to restrain ourselves as men. So in a society where we're the stronger gender, we have to act and move like women, restrain ourselves, put our arms behind our back, while women, which is the physically weaker gender, but verbally way stronger, gets to yield their weapon all day long. Talk junk on you and there's no repercussion. There's no laws out there for people that, stops them from being able to speak crazy to you and then not expect for there to be repercussions. Women are allowed to speak crazy. Something happens, right? From the crazy talking and getting in your face, then they become a victim, and then you go to jail or whatever. After she done said the craziest stuff to you. This woman saying crazy stuff online. Imagine what she would say to her man just to feel strong. Trash.
I also think that a man actually sees value on his videos being liked, heart, kissy emojis, or the hot fire emojis. Unless it's not an online business, a man does not care about any of that.
Not at all.
Let's be honest, everyone. It is women who put on tons of makeup. It is them who put on enhancing clothes so they can look a certain way from a certain angle. It is us women doing that. Let's not lie or kid ourselves. It is us women doing that, looking for attention because the majority of us have low self-esteem. But you cannot build your esteem or self-esteem up with likes and comments and everything that's coming from people that you don't even know.
There it is.
Imagine your account gets hacked. Imagine that platform is being banned. Imagine those people just decide to follow somebody else because now you hit the wall and nobody cares about you. And
Not just that. What if they turn on you? Like a lot of fans do. Now what you use to build your self-esteem is now a weapon against you. I mean, you get to a certain level and people will turn on you because they just don't, it hurts them to see you shining on that level. They'll turn on you for that. And if you don't have your self-esteem built from within, from God, you're going to take it personal. Then you're going to start reacting to all those people in a crazy way. Then they're going to gaslight you and make you seem like you're the bad guy, right? When, oh, it's just your fans. They should be able to troll you because we're in a society where everything's built off negativity. So people can be negative to you and no one say nothing because you're the one making the money. You're the celebrity. You're well known. You're supposed to be able to handle all of that weight on your shoulders and never show any signs of weakness, because regular people out here put you on a pedestal and you have to live up to that. And if you don't, then the internet and everybody else will call you petty and weak and everything else. This is how it is out here, man. We are living in the craziest times ever. The craziest times ever. And it's just a shame to see women out here doing what y'all are doing and then playing victim. It's the craziest thing to us, man. You're not even letting us go overseas without running your mouth and having a problem with it. Talking about the passport bros. We're leaving you alone and going overseas. And now it's a problem that we're leaving you alone. And it's a problem we're going overseas. It shows men that we can't win for losing. There's no point in bothering with you. And then you get online and play victim. These men out here, and we don't know why they don't want that, and why, blah, blah. Do you ever watch your own content? Do you see the majority of female content that's online? Man, y'all are crazy as hell.
Anymore. What are you going to do with your self-esteem then? Again, men don't care about that.
These guys are called roughnecks and they're working a very intense job on a drilling rig. Working on rigs like this take a ton of strength and is extremely exhausting. And sometimes you might even have to work 12 hours on a hot day. Would you ever work a job like this?
Or would you pack a man's lunch who works a job like this? Probably not. I forgot. The majority of the modern Western woman nowadays doesn't even want this type of man. When really, in fact, these are those men who make the world go around. These men make sure we have electricity. These men will make sure that we have the cell phones and everything that we use in order to sit in front of our phones and talk about that we don't need a man. Men, society doesn't need men. Who gives us the audacity? And I'm not saying these things to kiss a man's booty. I'm not doing that. Didn't even sound right. But anyway, you know what I mean. I'm not saying that. I'm saying appreciate the...
It's crazy just talking about women that like to, you know what I'm saying, eat a nigga's groceries and then, you know what I'm saying?
Little things. Matter of fact, what these guys are doing is not little at all. When was the last time where you and I as women were sitting down, or matter of fact, high up in the sky, under the sunlight, working for 12 hours? We couldn't, because our makeup would literally melt off of our faces.
Back in the day, man, you was cheating on your girl, you was at the club with another chick, and your woman walked in, your whole heart gonna drop to your stomach.
The hell?
Everything stopped. You gonna push that woman up off of you, and you gonna try to defuse the situation.
Man, you got dudes out there going to a club in your town cheating on you. That shows you the kind of men that you get. They don't give a shit about you. What? Back when I cheated, man, you ain't never gonna know. I will give you the utmost respect about making sure you don't find out that I'm cheating on you. And wearing a condom. And not going down on no chick. Barely kissing them. I was a very respectful cheater. You know? I don't understand this. You must be dealing with Pookies and Ray Rays that are letting you know how little you mean to them. I'm gonna cheat on you with a chick right down the road at a club that we go to and frequent. You know what I'm saying? He letting you know what you mean to him. You getting on here and airing out your laundry. That's what you're doing.
These men don't care no more. They play right in your face and they use social media. And just in my opinion, I just feel like the energy towards the black woman has totally shifted.
I bet you do feel that way, victim.
You got your men out here that's going to play in your face. They disrespectful under your posts, under your comments, under your video, whatever.
Cry me a river.
I'm speaking for all women in these modern ways.
All right, so now we know a little bit more. Got to read between the lines. She's upset that black men are checking her in her comments. You see how she talks online. So you want to be able to talk the way you want to talk online and no one say nothing to you. I don't even say nothing like that. I get all kind of crazy commenters all the time, even in my live streams. I can't stop them from doing it. Now, I can cook them in a way to make them regret doing it. But I can't stop them from... Why are you whining about how people are reacting to you giving your opinion? You're not going to stop that from happening. Man, how you gonna be so damn weak that you can't handle the reactions to your opinion being posted? If you don't like them, say something to them. Do something about it, but don't whine about it. Make a video crying, calling men weak, talking crazy and blasphemous, looking silly as hell like your dentures are gonna fall out. I'm sorry, modern dentures. Come on, man.
Western countries nowadays, if you don't respect yourself, you have no business expecting respect from someone else. And that is true. If you are walking around in all types of revealing clothes, if your social media feed is filled up with you just showing yourself from certain angles, if you trotting around like you're just the baddest thing.
My brother in the shorts feed, man, look, I gotta cook them up because these women, they watch podcasters. Now that I know they done showed me their weakness. Oh, you're watching me? Oh, bet. I'm going to make sure that sometimes you regret life and you wish your mother had swallowed, or your daddy, your pappy that ain't around, is never around, he left you running down the back of your mother's left thigh, right underneath her supple 304 booty cheek. Hit that like button. Let's go.
On this planet, men will pick up that energy. A certain type of man will pick that energy up. So you can't even expect to be treated like a classy lady when you are walking around looking like a hoochie mama. That is not going to work. And the results of these women's relationship will show you that that concept does not work. You said men were scared of their wives? Back in the days, women used to be scared of their own behavior. They used to be scared when society would talk about them in a certain way. They used to be scared of the fact that they did something that was shameful to people in their environment. They used to be scared of the fact that somebody would call them a prostitute.
Dare she say?
Nowadays, women celebrate it. Women celebrate it. They're giving each other advice, telling each other, oh, you have to date multiple men at the same time, girl. Show them your value, girl. What value if you are ran through at the age of 35 to 40 looking for a high value man? Where did your value go? And no, honey, your value is not the car you're driving. It is not the purse you're carrying. It is not the clothes that you are wearing. It's none of that. Your sexual marketplace value to men defines a woman's value. But carry on.
And then you also have these kids, these savages out here. It used to be a time when you see your mama walking up, you know you done been on some BS, and you see your mama walking up, man, you pee in your pants. These kids don't care.
What the hell are you talking about?
It's like, I don't know.
Negative, nigga. Negative. You out here talking and you making people from other countries have a complete, you know what I'm saying, fictitious image of the modern or black family. You came from a broken home, you dumb goofy ass nigga, where, you know, your mother obviously was acting like a hyena. My mom did not act that way. I came from a nuclear family that was ran by my dad. You know what I'm saying? 6'1" construction worker from Florida. He doesn't play. He didn't go after my mom. My mom was driving from South Carolina to Florida to go see him. Ain't nobody was worried about my mom. Man, I did everything to make sure my mom was happy, man. I didn't disrespect my mom to see how she would react to it, man. I wanted my mom to be happy. What are you talking about? I love seeing my mom. I wasn't out there doing wrong stuff to disappoint my parents, to be terrified of them. Now, if there was anybody to be terrified of, it was the consequences of me acting, because my mom wouldn't do very much. She'd be like, I'm going to tell your daddy. And on the weekend, when my dad didn't work, it was consequences and repercussion time. Call us in the living room and go through everything that mom had told him all week long that went on. And he wanted to know, why was I doing it? What did he think? What did I think was going to happen because of it? And when my mom told me to stop or whatever, well, I did, not knowing that there's going to be repercussion. You grew up in a dysfunctional, all kind of weird shit, man. It's just weird. And the proof is in the pudding. Look at you. Look at ya. Look at you. Look at how you carrying yourself, and look at how myself, who grew up in a nuclear family, is carrying himself. Okay? And you see him and talk like a straight up victim. You're talking about your own doggone kids. What do you mean? My son don't talk crazy to me. Are you crazy? Listen to my kid in the background ever. You hear, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Are you crazy? I ain't even got to do nothing to my kid. I just give him a look. Just give him a little side eye. He know what's up. Those kids being wild is a direct reflection of your parenting, which is a direct reflection of your wild, wide-ass mouth.
Know what happened and what caused the disconnect?
I'll tell you what happened to these savages. Their mama didn't care. A lot of these young men, they don't have an authoritative figure in their lives who tells them right from wrong, who tells them what to look out for in a good woman or in a trash woman. That's what happened. Mommy cared about her own happiness and put her own happiness over her child's proper upbringing in a two-parent household. That's what happened. Or mommy continually made wrong mistakes dealing with the wrong type of man who made children with that woman but never was man enough to actually take and look after those children.
Let her cook.
Who has to suffer? The child. That's what happened to these savages nowadays. But a real man who was raised to be the man of the household, who would actually have expectations and requirements onto the woman he is with, he would never allow his son to disrespect a woman, because then that son and that household will learn what it takes to be a good man that can actually contribute to something in society and actually become a man in somebody else's household one day. But a lot of women nowadays, they don't want that good man, because like I said, those good men will come with requirements, with expectations, and a lot of women don't want to meet those because it's either their way or the highway.
And this is why a lot of these women online that stalk me, that obsess over me, right? They don't approach me because they're in their ego and they know I'm not going to take no shit. I'm not going to let you, rattle off a bunch of babbling nonsense about how the black woman is struggling more than any. Shut the fuck up. I will put you in your place with plenty of statistical facts about the black man. You just usurping everything. You'll even try to play victim Olympics and try to go back and forth with black men and try to make it seem like black women got it way worse, when you got the whole power of the government behind you. Maybe not on the same level as a white woman, but you definitely have more than, man, who is calling me right now, man? Let me see if my camera's still showing. I forgot to put my do not disturb on. Boy, I'm about to go off on whoever that is. I hate random phone calls. Boy, I hate a random phone call. I don't forgot what I was even talking about, man. Just random ass phone call. I hate a random phone call. Just call me when you feel like it.
It's not even only that. It's also that a lot of women don't want to follow a man's lead.
But I'm quite sure some low-level, low-vibrational, weak-ass man gonna get on here and say, well,
shut your dumb ass up. Everything you've done said is low vibrational and weak. What do y'all get off trying to sound tough running your fucking mouth? When did ever running your mouth mean that you're tough? When has it ever been the thing that when you run your mouth a lot, that means that you're tough? Man, y'all look stupid and don't care. Fuck no, I don't want to be affiliated with this, man. To look stupid and not care? To be ignorant as hell and not care? Man.
Well, women did this and women did that. Yeah, everything is blamed on the black woman.
Ain't nothing blamed on the black woman, man. Nothing but what should be blamed, and you're never held accountable. You think you're above reproach, but you're the ones that get online and not only run your mouth, but you motherfuckers got the most shit to say, because black folks talk the most shit, period. American black people talk the most shit, period. We known for it. And you black women talk the most shit out of any other group of women. And I don't give a shit about what a panderer person that watch my content that's married to a black woman feels about it. Nigga, that's your problem. You better get in there and cook some dinner. Clean that house up before that black woman put your ass out or cuss you out. I want to hear nothing you got to say, man. You know what you got to do to keep her pleased. Give a damn. I don't like none of that pandering shit, man. Half the reason why these women are the way they are is because dudes get online and give them grace where it shouldn't be given grace. Oh, well, these black women are out here these black women, they came through and voted for Trump as well. And yeah, they secretly came through. But when their voices could have been heard and could have helped us out when we were saying what we were going to do, they were quiet as a mouse. But you're going to get on here and talk about them like they done something great because they cowardly voted for the person they knew they supposed to. Instead of getting out there like we did and letting it be known before the election. But you panderers will, oh, don't just say that the black man did it, the black woman did it as well. Man, what is wrong with you niggas, man? Boy, you can always tell a dude that was raised by a single mother. You can always tell, boy, mama gotta always be right. Right? You gotta make sure that big mama is always right. Throw her a bone or two, you know what I'm saying? Make sure she don't get upset. Y'all crazy, man. I lose respect for these dudes online more and more every day. I don't know if they're doing it for the dollar, doing it because they're married, or just doing it because they're scared of the repercussions of not doing it in the comment sections. I have no idea.
Like we just created all types of inadequacies in y'all. No, you grown ass individual. A lot of these men just want attention and they'll do any and everything to get it.
And that right there, that constant victim mindset is a huge problem with a lot of modern Western women. As you already know, you can't hold a woman accountable for her messed up actions nowadays. It is hard for a woman to say, you know what? You're right. I should have done better. You know what? I need to rethink my mindset and my behavior so I can be better for myself, for my environment, for my community, for the partner that I want to be with one day. A lot of women don't want to do that. They don't want to do what's right for them. They want to do what's easy for them. But sometimes what comes easy is not the right thing for you to do. Simple. So maybe hard for you not to drink. Hard for you not to go out. Hard for you not to go on that hot summer vacation with your girl. There are a lot of good men out there, but it seems like a lot of women don't want those good men because those good men are not pooky enough. They're not Chad enough. How many women are all over social media talking about, I'd rather want to have an F-boy than being with a man that actually wants me? The moment a man develops emotions and feelings towards me, I cut the man off. How is that going to make anything right for you as the woman in a relationship? It is not right for a woman to have multiple partners at the same time. A woman is not designed for that. So Tiffany, if you ever come across this video, I absolutely disagree with your statement, and I think the proof is all over social media that in fact it is women who are looking for confirmation, seeking attention, and need validation from men because of their looks. Not because they're doing something that actually helps men, not because of doing something that actually helps society. No, it's because they have to build their ego because they don't have the inner strength to do that for themselves. So with that being said, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for
I think she cooked, man. I think she cooked. She didn't miss, man. This goofy chick, man. Look, I'm not saying it's all women because it definitely ain't. You know, I'm just saying, like, man, look over your content before you posting it up. Y'all supposed to be women. Y'all not supposed to be out here looking like damn fools. Y'all supposed to be women. And it ain't just her. I made this video because see a whole lot of black women in their own little niches doing a bunch of goofy stuff because they're hurt. And getting online and projecting that hurt through their goofy videos, blaming everything on men. Still don't have a man. Have no prospects. You know what I'm saying? So what good is it doing you outside of making you feel better in that moment? So in that moment of time when you made the video, in that emotional moment, you felt better. And when you get, comments from other women, you're going to feel better. But you're still going to go to that bed at night, crawl into it, and hope to get asleep quick. Because if you don't fall asleep quick, you're going to be laying there damn near crying, thinking about how lonely you are, thinking about, the guys that you would like and how you just can't seem to humble yourself to do the right thing to get a man. All right, that's all you're going to be dealing with. You know what I mean? We see it all the time, all this crazy anger. But anyway, you guys smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Drop a comment. Do you agree or disagree? You goofies that troll from fake accounts. You know what I'm saying? Wearing a digital man face. Man, I'm not responding to y'all like that. Unless I want to cook you really bad, So, but again, if you feel triggered, definitely do the female thing and make yourself feel better in the moment by leaving a comment to a total stranger as if your opinion or your life matters to me. Anyway, love and light. I'm your brother and I'm out.